Suppose that now that Quavo isn't berating ST for leaving his baby mom, the whole drama between Quavo, and we believed that Quavo was still obsessed with Saweetie, but it turns out that it was actually the other way around. Apparently, Quavo was playing with Erica when he was with Saweetie, and she was the main reason they broke up. But even after they broke up, Quavo actually continued piping Erica and succeeded in making her his baby mama. This proves that Sway is deeper than we initially believed. One of State's people just went behind her back and spilled some serious information about her jumping Quavo's baby mama, Erica Fontaine, because she is still bitter about how their relationship ended. She was still hooked on whatever she had with Quavo, so Zoe tried to move on from the whole thing by dating YG. Now, she's out here putting hands on this girl since Quavo picked her over Swee. Many people didn't find this whole situation particularly surprising because Quavo and Swee had a very messy breakup. And there were even rumors that she had gotten physical with Cardi B because she was allegedly cheating on Gu with Offset. In fact, Chris Brown wrote a whole song boasting about how he had her take his wood like a champ while she was with Quavo. You all heard that correct? I don't give a full since I fed your ex when you were with her B. Chris decided to get messy and spill the tea about all of this when he released his diss track to Quavo called Weakest Link. He rapped "You F my former girl," which is okay. Retaliation is sweet, so consider that. I'm up. Quavo responded with his own diss track titled Over O's and B's, in which he pretty much said he didn't care about Chris sleeping with Saweetie because she was replaceable. He rapped "I can take a model B and make a SWI, now get this, y'all." SWI didn't even try to debunk the claims that Chris Brown made about her cheating on Quavo with him. But once Quavo released this diss track, she suddenly had all the energy in the world to clap back by posting a screenshot of him and her DMS. This entire situation made a lot of people give her the side eye. Not only that, but even before this entire mess with Chris exposing her for letting him in that thing, there were already rumors about her sleeping with Offset. This rumor started after TMZ leaked a video of her and Quavo getting physical in an elevator, and according to sources, it was because Quavo had just found out she was cheating with Offset. Quote fueled these allegations when he took back the Bentley he bought her and also released his song Most feature in Takeoff, in which he basically accused her of getting freaky with someone very close to him. Quavo was letting it all out in the song and was crashing out. He referenced Toy's interview with Young Miami on Kisha, Please, in which she claimed she had moved on from the breakup he rapped. I said Kisha, please, because she was too messy for my doll behind my back. But I'm not stressing you wanted the gang. You should have just said it. We would have blessed it once again. Saweetie had all the energy for Quavo, and she clapped back in her song Don't Say Nothing, in which she rapped, "Why are men always speaking on who I'm effing on?" He must have gotten excited when I FaceTimed him with nothing on their same lips that's yapping. Be the ones I nutted on 100K. Please know how much paper I'm touching on. That's like better check my net worth post to pick his sweatshirt. I bet it has my ex hurt. That's what I get for kissing on these frogs. He got mad and told my business to the blogs anyway. These rumors got even worse when Cardi later spoke about it in her interview on the Jason Lee show. In the interview, she wasn't even bothered to debunk the rumors, and she actually said she was still investigating everything herself.
I was quiet. I was quiet because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find out the truth. And you know that I was finding out that truth in and out. So it's like, if I entertain something that I know is not true on the internet, people be like, oh, it is true because you're addressing it. But when I don't address it, it's true or not, it's true as well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna entertain it. Because if I entertain it, it's gonna keep going longer and longer and longer. And at the end of the day, I know what's going on in my house. So it's like, I have learned from those experiences not to even address things that's going on in my home when I know the truth. Because it's like, people gonna make it worse because it's just entertainment.
People were telling the truth when they reported that Cardi sounded like she was quietly confessing to the rumors being true because she and Swee got into a physical altercation at the Vanity Oscars after party a few months later, and according to an eyewitness, it was caused by Offset. According to the eyewitness, Cardi saw Saweetie and went straight over to her, screaming at her, "What you got to say now?" or something similar. It was real ghetto, and Saweetie tried to keep it classy, but she didn't back down. In other words, Cardi was making a fool of herself by yelling, and Saweetie didn't back down, but didn't raise her voice. When Cardi went live on Instagram and informed a phone caller that she had met someone at the Oscars party and put them in their place, she seemed to confirm the news. She then ended the call by telling the caller that she would update them on what transpired after she came off live.
Definitely ran into somebody. You know me. I don't play that. But I'll call you later because I'm on live. I'll tell you all the Tiana later. Bye.
But Saweetie had also jumped on Instagram Live, looking. She boasted about wearing jewels worth $25 million, something that Cardi couldn't connect to, and she was completely unconcerned. Many individuals at the time questioned why Saweetie would cheat on Quavo, with the offset of all people, and be extremely troubled by it. But it appears that we finally have the answer. It all comes down to Quavo's baby mama, Erica Fontaine. It seems that Quavo was cheating on her with Erica, which is why she chose to cheat back with Kristen Offset. However, even after they split up, he continued to play with Erica and eventually put a baby in her Saweetie. According to the blind item who spilled all of this tea, Saweetie only recently discovered this, and her initial reaction was to jump the girl because she felt like she and Quavo played in her face and got away with it. This one-named rapper darling, who hasn't released a song in a long time, but is still on the A-list and rarely discusses her advanced degree, got into a fight this past weekend with the baby mama of her ex-boyfriend, Saweetie Slur Fontaine. Status Quo is suspected of having quietly welcomed a child after the baby was heard sobbing on a plane. It's unclear how accurate these rumors are, but that's what the streets are saying, and things don't look promising for our girl Saweetie. She truly let Quavo make her act like a character, and now she's out there jumping people and sharing her personal life online. After all these men in the industry wouldn't have been able to boast about having slept with her if she hadn't let her rage get the better of it. One person claimed that he had cheated on her, most likely with Erica, and I find it unbelievable that she would give them both pleasure to make her act like that Saweetie. On top of that, someone else said, "I'm not a fan of Saweetie, but I hope she's not out here fighting baby moms over that bump, because he's not worth it. She's too pretty for that, and still has a lot to lose whether she does music or not." Now, I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Saweetie attacked Quavo's baby mama out of jealousy? Also, don't forget to click here to watch this other extremely messy video.